What's up, everybody? Truman Plays here, who uploads
We
game videos,
had
and
to
we're going to
start
be
to
reacting
think about
to
the world
Control
building a little bit
Resident
differently.
There are a lot of
Development
intricate environments for the player to explore.
Where to go from here? We want to burst that bubble.
Control Resident, Paranaturally wrapped Manhattan. I just finished game Control, absolutely loved it, man. I can't wait for the sequel, it's gonna be so epic.
The setting in the first Control game was unique. It all took place in a single building, which was part of the point, right? Like that it feels like a secluded, separate space from the rest of the world. You feel like you're in this kind of a bubble, isolated from normal life and familiar things, and so you're within a lockdown. And having this sense of isolation in the first game was crucial. And we had this brutalistic architectural style that was like a key part of the visual DNA of the building and so on. And we had this bureau that was backwards leaning in its kind of a presence and so on. So it was this kind of a strange yet familiar kind of a bubble that you're in. And of course, as creators, when we think about like where to go from here, we want to burst that bubble, right? Like, you know, the lockdown falls apart and we get exposed with the normal world.
Manhattan has been shaped and twisted into a labyrinth, so there are a lot of intricate environments for the player to explore, similar to Control 1. So there's still quite a lot of interesting stuff for the player to find. We've also introduced a couple of new types of narrative collectibles for the players to find. One is audio logs, where as you're listening to the audio log, you can continue parkouring around the city, exploring and finding other stuff. We also have given Dylan a radio, which he can use to call up his handler Zoe to report interesting things he sees around the city.
So in Control, brutalism was at the core of the experience because of the oldest house, naturally. And in Control Resonant, we really had to make sure that from a world-building point of view, we have this mundane and grounded and believable and lived-in baseline in the world in order for the Paranatural to really shine. It's very important for us, specifically when doing concepting and visual exploration, is not to look at reference from other video games. There's easily this tendency where AAA games start to all gravitate towards this aesthetic singularity and nobody's taking risks and everything starts to resemble each other. So looking at reference from art exhibitions or film and TV or scientific visualizations or nature, if it helps us to bring some new fresh takes into this singularity, I feel like it's going to be worth it and the player will appreciate it as well.
I respect that a lot, man.
Well, imagine that there's a place that was Manhattan, but it has been taken over by a paranatural force that may or may not have been in the first game, might be something completely new. We actually have multiple factions in this game. So there are some zones where you can find all of these factions from, I think, almost... Actually, I think all the zones in the game, but how much of these factions have presence in each zone that differs.
Now that things are flooding from the oldest house into the Manhattan, we had to start to think about the world building a little bit differently. So now it's not just FBC holding on and trying to gain control, but it's more of a world, a lived-in world that has a history of its own already, and there are different factions that are basically trying to gain control in our world.
For the enemies in Control Resonant, we definitely heard the feedback and tried to address the feedback we got for Control. So this time around, we have way more creatures than we did before. One of the enemies that we, for example, have is a bus. So that obviously creates a little bit of challenge for the animation team of what can you actually do with this bus when you have limited controls on it. A lot of his enemies, they are creatures, but we still have used a mocap actor to mocap some of the enemies, and we have one mocap actor so freaking amazing, nailing down his twitching and glitching. So Tuomas Nilsson he's our go-to guy when it comes to his enemies that can be mocapped.
His and Mold are there, but of course we're introducing a lot of new things as well. And it's a fun layering of familiar things, but definitely facing new challenges.
Yo, man. Control Resonant. Wishlist now. Coming 2026. Is there anything else? Oh, Control Resonant. Oh, you can sign up to Control Mailing to unlock exclusive items at launch. Oh, shoot, damn. I might try to do the sign up thing. I don't know. Maybe. But either way though, great development diary trailer talking about Control Resonant. I gotta say though, I am very looking forward to this game. I am very excited, and I love the fact that of course, like the way they were explaining about their original game, how it was like more of the main protagonist being stuck in one setting building place, which more felt like an isolation. Now in the second game, it's more like open, like an open world game, and they're adding more creatures, different enemies. I love the rain. I feel like that was like the most like noticeable thing I really noticed when I first looked at the in development game of Control Resonant. That's like the first thing I noticed was the rain. Looks phenomenal, man. But I really can't wait to get my hands on this game, Control Resonant. We don't have a specific release date yet, as you guys can see already. Wishlist now. You can wishlist it. Coming 2026 sometime this year. I can't wait for it. Oh, and also be sure to go check out my playlist of my journey to Control Resonant, where I played the first Control game. Absolutely phenomenal. Really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I even got freaking tricked. That one credit scene, I was like, this is the ending, and then poof, it wasn't the ending. I was like, damn. But either way though, hope you guys enjoyed my reaction video. I'm very excited for this game. Hopefully we can get a release date very soon, and the pre-orders being available. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to click that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, smash the like button, click the share button. Our goal on our channel is to hit 1,000 subscribers. Once we do, I'll be doing a giveaway on the channel. And lastly, if you guys haven't already, I would really appreciate you guys become a member, part of the TP gaming journey on the channel, because it would truly help out my channel a lot. So thank you so much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace out.